You know that feeling, right? That sudden tightness, heart hammering away, your thoughts just spinning.
Oh, yeah. Anxiety, it can really sneak up on you.
Exactly. Before a meeting, stuck in traffic, sometimes just lying in bed, feels like you've got zero control. But what if the best tool against it wasn't, out there somewhere, but right inside you? Like always.
And that tool is your breath. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it?
It really does.
But we breathe automatically, so we don't think about it. But actually changing how you breathe, that's maybe the quickest way to tell your nervous system, tell your brain, hey, calm down.
Absolutely. And that idea that something so basic holds so much power, that's what we're digging into today. We're doing a deep dive into these simple breathing techniques.
One kind you can genuinely do anywhere, yeah, without anyone noticing.
Right. To get that immediate relief when anxiety hits, we've looked at stuff from health science, psychology, even older practices like yoga, to really get why they work, not just what they are.
Yeah, our goal here is to kind of unpack it all, break down the techniques so they're super practical, explain the science behind why they actually calm you down physiologically and mentally.
And basically hand you a toolkit you can use, like, next time it happens.
Exactly. Because the big takeaway right off the bat is that breathing isn't just passive. It's a direct line, to your nervous system.
And learning to consciously use that line, that puts you back in control.
It really is that fundamental link. Our breathing changes when we feel emotional, right? But, and this is key, our emotions also change based on how we breathe. It's a two-way street.
You see it so clearly when someone's anxious. The breathing gets fast, shallow, all up in the chest.
Right, that chest breathing or thoracic breathing, they call it. And that specific pattern, it's hardwired to our sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight response, the body's alarm system.
Okay.
And breathing like that too much, too fast, that can actually tip you into hyperventilation.
Which just makes things worse, doesn't it? Creates this feedback loop.
Exactly.
Hyperventilating gives you dizziness, tingling, that breathless feeling, tense muscles, faster heart rate. It basically tells your brain, yep, definitely a threat here, even if there isn't one.
Precisely. It messes up the oxygen and carbon dioxide balance in your blood, and that imbalance makes those physical anxiety feelings even stronger. You're just not getting efficient gas exchange.
So the antidote to that panicked, shallow breathing is the opposite. Deep, slow breathing, right? Often called belly breathing.
Yes. Diaphragmatic breathing. That's where you intentionally use your diaphragm, that big muscle under your lungs. Think about how babies breathe.
Ah, yeah, their little bellies go up and down.
That's it. That's diaphragmatic breathing and that type of breath. It flips the switch to the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest side. It signals safety.
Okay, and this is where it gets really interesting based on what we found. When your mind's just stuck in that anxiety loop, trying to logic your way out feels impossible sometimes.
Right, you can't just think yourself calm.
But these breathing techniques are like a physical shortcut. You're not arguing with the thoughts. You're directly calming the body's stress response, which can bring relief, pretty quickly.
And there's research backing this up. Studies show practicing diaphragmatic breathing regularly doesn't just feel good, it actually lowers baseline anxiety, lowers resting heart rate, slows your breathing overall.
Wow.
And another cool finding, just doing slow, controlled breathing before something stressful, it can seriously lessen both the physical jitters and the mental worry you feel about it.
So it helps even anticipating stress. What about specific rhythms?
Yeah, some patterns seem really effective, like breathing where your exhale is way longer than your inhale. Think inhale for 2, exhale for 8. Or even just a simple, steady rhythm, like breathing in for 6 seconds, out for 6 seconds. That seems really good at getting people into a relaxed state.
So by taking conscious control, you're basically overriding the stressed out autopilot.
You got it. You're sending this deliberate, calm down message straight to the emotional centers of your brain, like hitting a reset button.
Okay, the why makes a lot of sense. But the how, just breathe deeply, isn't always helpful when you're actually in it.
No, you need specifics. And the sources gave us quite a few distinct techniques.
Let's start with that main one you mentioned, diaphragmatic breathing.
Yeah.
Belly breathing.
Right, the foundation.
How do you actually do it?
Okay, so find a comfy spot. Lying down works great, or just sitting up straight but relaxed. Shoulders down.
Okay.
Place one hand sort of high on your chest and the other hand just below your ribs, like on your upper belly.
Chest and belly. Got it.
Now, breathe in slowly through your nose, and as you inhale, try to direct the air down. Feel your belly expand, pushing that bottom hand up.
Ah, so the belly moves, but the chest hand stays mostly still.
That's the key, yeah. Then just exhale slowly, maybe through gently pursed lips, or just your nose is fine too. Feel the belly draw back in. You can even gently pull your stomach muscles in at the end to push the last air out.
So it's about using that diaphragm muscle properly.
Exactly. It's maximizing the air you take in with less effort. And the why, again, it directly stimulates that parasympathetic system.
The calming one.
Right. It's how we should breathe naturally, like babies do. But stress makes us forget. So practicing it maybe just 5-10 minutes a few times a day when you're not stressed, that helps make it automatic for when you are.
Makes sense. Build the habit. Okay, what else? There was one about the exhale, lengthening it.
Yes, lengthen your exhale. This is super important because, like we said, the exhale is really strongly linked to that calming nervous system response. Sometimes just taking big inhales without fully exhaling can actually make you feel more lightheaded or panicky.
Right, so you need to get the old air out first. How does the technique work?
Start by just breathing out completely. Really empty your lungs. Then inhale normally, maybe for a count of 4.
Okay, inhale 4.
Then the important part. Exhale slowly for a longer count, say 6 seconds, maybe even 8. Slow and controlled out breath.
Inhale 4, exhale 6 or 8. And just repeat that.
Yep, for maybe 2 to 5 minutes. That deliberate long exhale is a really clear signal to your body. Time to relax.
Cool. Okay, then there's box breathing or 4-square breathing. That one sounds very structured.
It is, and that structure is part of its power. It's easy to remember, especially with the visual of a box.
How's it done?
Okay, again, start by exhaling completely, let all the air out. Then you inhale slowly through your nose, count of 4.
Inhale 4.
Then hold your breath, lungs full, count of 4.
Hold 4.
Then exhale slowly, mouth or nose, count of 4.
Exhale 4.
And finally, hold the breath out, lungs empty, count of 4, before you inhale again.
So inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4, like tracing a box in your mind.
Exactly. Inhale up one side, hold across the top, exhale down the other, hold across the bottom. Repeat that maybe 7 to 10 times.
Why the equal counts in the holds? What do they do?
Well, the equal counts create this really calm, steady rhythm. That alone is soothing, the holds. Holding after the inhale gives your lungs a bit more time for oxygen exchange. Holding after the exhale helps balance CO2.
Okay. And psychologically, focusing on counting, on the pattern, it pulls your attention away from anxious thoughts, gives your mind something simple and concrete to do, very grounding, and you can do it anywhere, super discreetly.
Makes sense. Okay, another one with numbers was the 4-7-8 breath, relaxing breath.
Yes, that one's quite specific, often called a natural tranquilizer for the nervous system. Good for general anxiety or specific things like public speaking jitters, even helping you fall asleep.
How does that pattern go?
Okay, there's a little trick with this one. Rest the tip of your tongue just behind your top front teeth on that ridge. Keep it there the whole time.
Tongue anchored. Got it.
First, exhale completely through your mouth. Make a whoosh sound.
Whoosh sound. Okay.
Then close your mouth. Inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4.
Inhale nose 4.
Now hold your breath for a count of 7.
Hold 7. That's longer.
It is. And then exhale completely through your mouth again, making that whoosh sound for a count of 8.
Exhale mouth 8. Whoosh. So exhale whoosh. Inhale nose 4. Hold 7. Exhale mouth 8. Whoosh. That's the cycle. The sources suggest that specific ratio, especially the long hold and the even longer exhale, really amps up the parasympathetic response, knocks back that fight or flight. Just doing 4 cycles can be really calming.
Interesting. What about resonant breathing or coherent breathing? Is that similar?
It's also about rhythm, but simpler. The goal here is a really steady, slow pace, about 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out. This helps your heart rate variability become more coherent, which basically means more relaxed and less stressed.
So just 6 in, 6 out. No holds.
No holds for this one. Best lying down, maybe eyes closed. Just gently breathe in through your nose for 6 seconds. Don't force it. Keep it smooth.
Okay.
Then gently breathe out through your nose for 6 seconds. Slow and easy. The aim is that smooth, balanced rhythm.
And you just keep that going.
Yeah, for up to maybe 10 minutes. It can really ease you into a deeply relaxed state. Afterwards, just pause and notice how different you feel.
Okay, shifting a bit.
No.
Some techniques come from yoga, right? Like alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shuddhana. Sounds a little more involved.
It is a bit more complex to describe, but it can be incredibly effective. Some studies we saw suggested it might even work better than just focusing on your breath for anxiety. It's a classic pranayama or yogic breathing technique.
Okay, how do you do it?
Sit comfortably, spine nice and long. Left hand rests in your lap. Bring your right hand up. You can rest your pointer and middle finger gently between your eyebrows.
Okay, anchor point.
Right. Close your eyes, maybe. Now use your right thumb to gently close your right nostril. Inhale slowly through the left nostril.
Inhale left?
Then gently pinch both nostrils closed using your thumb and ring finger and hold the breath just for a moment.
Hold both closed.
Then keep the left nostril closed with the ring finger. Lift your thumb and exhale slowly and completely through the right nostril.
Right, yeah. Okay, that's half a cycle.
Exactly. Now keep the left closed and inhale slowly through the right nostril.
Inhale right.
Pinch both closed again, hold briefly.
Hold.
Then keep the right closed with the thumb, lift your ring finger, and exhale slowly and completely through the left nostril.
Exhale left. That's one full round.
You got it. Inhale left, hold, exhale right, then inhale right, hold, exhale left. Just repeat that cycle, maybe work up to 10 rounds or so.
Yeah.
It's thought to balance things out in the body, and studies show it calms the nervous system, but, stop if you feel dizzy.
Good point. Okay, now for something completely different. Lion's breath. Simhasana, that sounds expressive.
Oh, it definitely is. It's all about release, also from yoga. Great for letting go of tension in your face and jaw places we really hold stress.
Okay, how do you unleash the lion?
Find a comfy seat, maybe kneeling or cross-legged, hands on your knees, but spread your fingers wide like claws.
Got the power pose.
Right. Now, inhale deep through your nose. Then, on the exhale, open your mouth really wide, stick your tongue out, down towards your chin as far as you can.
Right.
And exhale forcefully with a loud ha sound right from your belly. While you do it, you can kind of gaze up towards your forehead or down at your nose tip. Then relax your face completely on the next inhale through the nose.
Wow, that sounds like it would feel really good, like shaking off tension.
It's surprisingly freeing. Really helps release physical tension and mental stress. Sources say repeat maybe up to 7 times. Might even be good for your heart function, too.
Okay, less dramatic, but maybe more practical in public is pursed lip breathing.
Yeah, that one's much more subtle. It's often taught for lung conditions because it slows breathing down and keeps airways open longer. But it's great for anxiety, too.
How does it work?
Just sit comfortably, relax your neck and shoulders, close your mouth, breathe in through your nose for about 2 seconds.
Inhale nose 2.
Then purse your lips like you're going to whistle or blow a kiss, and exhale slowly through that small opening for about 4 seconds.
Exhale, pursed lips 4.
Yep. Keep the exhale really slow and steady. Doing this even a few times a day helps you tune into your breath and encourages that calmer rhythm. Experts recommend practicing it maybe 4 or 5 times daily.
And finally, a really simple one for grounding. Breath counting.
Yeah, this is pure mindfulness. Using the breath as an anchor to keep you present, especially when your mind wants to race off with anxious thoughts.
How does the counting part work?
Super simple. Get comfy, close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, then just start pounding on each exhale.
Okay.
So you breathe out and you think or say softly, 1. Next exhale, 2, then 3, 4, 5.
Up to 5.
Then what? Then you just start over at 1 on the very next exhale. Don't go higher than 5.
Exhale 1, exhale 2, exhale 5. Next exhale is 1 again.
Exactly. The beauty is its simplicity. It gives your mind just enough to focus on, and it's a gentle reminder if you drift off. If you suddenly catch yourself counting 7, you know your mind wandered. No big deal. Just bring your focus back and start at 1 again on the next out breath.
Ah, that's clever. A built-in way to notice you're distracted without judging it.
It really trains your attention, brings calm focus. Just doing the 1 to 5 cycle maybe 5 times can make a difference.
Wow, okay. So that's a whole range of tools, from the basic belly breath to patterns like box breathing and 4-7-8, the release of lion's breath, the subtlety of pursed lip, the focus of counting.
And like you said earlier, so many of them are incredibly versatile. You can do them anywhere.
Standing in line, sitting at your desk, lying down, no equipment needed.
Exactly. Which makes them so accessible.
And that point about practice feels really key. Doing these when you're calm makes them easier to access when you're not.
Definitely. You're building that muscle memory for relaxation. Just noticing how you breathe normally when relaxed versus stressed is a great starting point, too.
Now, we absolutely need to touch on some important cautions here. These techniques are great, but maybe not for everyone, or not as a complete solution.
Yes, vital points. Firstly, if you have any lung condition, asthma, COPD, anything like that, or if you have pain or real difficulty breathing, you must talk to your doctor before trying these. Make sure they're safe for you.
Makes total sense. And what about the fact that sometimes focusing on breath can actually increase anxiety for some people? especially with panic attacks.
That's a really important nuance. For some people, yeah, especially if there's a history of panic disorder or maybe trauma related to breathing, paying close attention to the breath can initially feel triggering, even more anxiety-provoking.
So what should you do if that happens?
Don't force it. If it makes you feel worse, stop. Maybe try again later, really gently. Start with just 1 or 2 breaths. Build up very slowly. The goal is calm, not more stress.
And the big one, these are tools, not cures, right? They don't replace professional help.
Absolutely crucial. These breathing exercises are fantastic, valuable tools for managing day-to-day stress and anxiety symptoms, but they are not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment if you're dealing with severe anxiety, panic disorder, or other mental or physical health conditions.
Yay.
If anxiety is really impacting your life, if panic attacks are frequent, or if things are getting worse, please see a doctor or a mental health professional. They can figure out what's going on and help you find the right treatment plan.
So use the tools, practice them, be aware of the cautions, and reach out for professional help when you need it.
That's the smart way to approach it.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, we've really seen the amazing, often untapped power just in our own breathing, that direct line to the nervous system. And we've got this whole toolkit now, belly breathing, box breathing, 4-7-8, lion's breath, counting, all sorts.
And the main takeaway, I think, isn't about trying to magically erase anxiety forever. It's a normal human thing, right? It's more about changing your relationship with it, feeling like you have some agency.
Yeah, exactly. Knowing that in those moments when it feels like it's taking over, you actually have simple, concrete things you can do right then and there to shift how you feel, physically and mentally.
It's about regaining that sense of control, even for a few moments.
So maybe the thought to leave you with is, isn't it kind of amazing that something so automatic, so everyday, something we do thousands of times without syncing our breath, holds this incredible power to interrupt stress and actually change our state almost instantly?
Yeah. Maybe sometime today, if you feel even a little bit tense, just pause, notice your breath. Don't even try to change it at first. Just observe it. See what that simple awareness tells you.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Until next time.